Hello, dear students. Today we will discuss the first lesson of the book. The caption of the lesson or the title of the lesson is Packing. It has been compiled by Jerome K. Jerome. The writer, who is the writer? Writer is Jerome K. Jerome. Is having two friends. Their name is George and Harris. These are the two friends of the Jerome. They decided to go on a holiday. Now the writer said that he would do the packing. He thought nobody was so good at packing as he was. He told his friends to leave the whole job to him. They readily agreed. George separated himself on an easy chair. He started smoking a pipe. Harris put his legs on the table and lit a cigar. The writer had no intention to pack. Actually, he was interested in giving directions and he was interested in to observe the people doing things and himself watching all those things. But something different happened here. However, he did not say anything and started to pack. It took him a long time to do the packing, but finally he was able to finish it. He then strapped the bag. Harris asked the writer whether he had put the boots in. The writer looked round. He found that he had forgotten to put the boots in. George laughed in his usual way. It irritated the writer. He opened the bag and put the boots in. This was trouble for the Jerome. Then it came to his mind whether he had packed his toothbrush or not. He became now apprehensive. He was not now confident. This was a thing which always troubled him while traveling. He lost his confidence, so he wanted to be sure whether he had put in the toothbrush or not. He took out everything from the bag. He could not find the brush in it. He found George's and Harris's brushes several times, but not his own. He put the things back one by one. He shook each of the things while putting them back. Then he found the brush inside a boot. Now he had to repack the things once more. This was another trouble for the Jerome. Who is the Jerome? Jerome is the writer of the lesson. When the repacking was finished, George asked him if he had put the soap in. Now the writer was feeling very irritated. He became very much upset. He became very tense. He said that he did not care about the soap. Then he found that he had put his tobacco pouch inside the bag. So he had to reopen it. He shut it up finally at 10:05 p.m. Only the articles of food remained to be packed. Harris and George offered to do the rest of the work. The writer agreed once because he was now tired. He sat down at one side. But the situation of Harris and George was not different from that of the Jerome. The two started in a light mood. There were piles of plates, cups, kettles, bottles, stoves, tomatoes, etc. to be packed. They started with breaking a cup. Then Harris put the strawberry jam on top of a tomato. Oh, this created another mess for them. The tomato got squashed. They had to pick out the tomato with a teaspoon. Then George put his foot on the butter. The writer kept sitting at the edge of the table and watched them. It made them it made them more it made them more nervous, but writer felt a sigh of relief. when he observed his friends in trouble. They put the pastries at the bottom and the heavy things on top. Thus, the pastries got squashed. The butter got stuck to George's slipper. He got it off from there and tried to put it in the kettle. It would not go in fully, and what was in would not come out. They managed to get it out at last. They put it on a chair. Now Harry sat on it and it stuck to him. This is a very humorous thing in this lesson. I will repeat it. Now Harry sat on it and it stuck to him. What stuck to Harris? Butter. They looked for the butter all over the room. Finally, they found it stuck to Harris's back, her buttocks. They got it off and put it in the safety spot. Now their dog, Montmorency, added to their confusion. He came and sat down on the things they were going to bake. Whenever the two reached out for anything, the dog would put his nose in their way. He put his legs inside the jam. He spoiled the lemons that had been put in a basket. That means this Montmorency dog has added to their misery, or this has added to their trouble. The packing was completed by 12:50. They were all ready to go to bed. After some argument, they decided to get up at 6:30 in the morning. George was already asleep. They placed a bathtub near his bed so that he could tumble into it as soon as he got out of bed in the morning. Then both of them went to bed. So this story shows that all the three persons, that is George, Harris, and Jerome, they were not confident. They were not knowing how to manage the things while packing. While packing, because it is a skill. We must learn this skill, and we must be very much confident how to arrange the things, how to keep the things in orders when we want to go for any journey, or when we want to go for travel, when we want to go for outing. So thank you, God bless you. I hope that you will cooperate with me. Next time we will discuss next lesson. Thank you.